Hey everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. So happy that you're here. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Jessica, and we are the Certified Occupational Therapy Assistants with Harkla, and today we are going to talk about our favorite products for an elementary school classroom.
We do have a YouTube video already on how to make a classroom inclusive, but we do want to kind of go in a different direction today and talk about some of our favorite products that we feel like every classroom should have.
Now, these products are going to be great for focused work time, sensory or brain breaks, and transitions during the school day.
Not only are these products great for kiddos with sensory needs, but these are great for kiddos of all abilities because guess what? We all have a sensory system.
And we all have unique sensory needs. Now, when we're listing these 5 products we're going to talk about, we're also going to give you some tips and tricks on how to use them in the classroom.
Yep. We are going to focus on kindergarten through about 5th or 6th grade, depending on where the elementary school cutoff is for you. So let's jump in.
Number 1 is a therapy ball or yoga ball. And when we say or, they're the same thing, but we call them therapy balls. Some people call them yoga balls. So a therapy ball. We love having these in the classroom as an alternative seating option for children. If you have a couple of them in the classroom, you can rotate so that the students can all take turns throughout the days of school to have a little bit of more movement for their seat.
Bonus points is you can use them for brain breaks or sensory breaks in the classroom, things like ball walkouts, you can bounce up and down, you can do some exercises on them. There's a lot of different ways that you can incorporate movement with those therapy balls to meet the sensory needs of kiddos who are maybe seeking more input.
Number 2 is a weighted lap pad. Now, of course, we're going to recommend our weighted lap pad from Harkla because it is great. We also have the weighted lap animal, which is another great option to use. But using these small, they're kind of like small weighted blankets. These are perfect for focused time in the classroom. The students can put them on their lap when they're reading or doing a handwriting assignment, or maybe you do circle time in your classroom and the students can use them during circle time.
You can also use them for different sensory breaks and brain break activities. You can do over-unders with them. You can do turtle crawls and put them on your back and have the kiddo, not your back, but you can put them on the kiddos' backs and have them crawl around with their weighted lap pad on their back as their turtle shell. You can play catch with them even. I mean, there's a ton of fun ways that you can incorporate just using these into brain breaks throughout the day to keep those nervous systems regulated and organized.
Number 3 is Velcro strips on the desks or the chairs. So just getting the little pieces of Velcro and putting strips of them either on top of the student's desk, underneath the desk, maybe underneath the chairs, and the students then have a quiet fidget item.
You can use the soft side or you can use the rough side, whatever the child is seeking, whatever is organizing to them.
Maybe put both on the desks.
Yep. It's a great tool. It's undercover. Not a lot of people will notice it, and it's also quiet as well.
Yep, some students really do focus and learn best when they are fidgeting. I know I'm a fidgeter, and so when I am like struggling to focus, I just need something to fidget with my hands, and it helps. So a lot of our students can benefit from that as well.
Yep. So the next one is Chewey pencil toppers. Now these ones are great because they're a little bit more undercover in the fact that they look like kind of wild, cool erasers. And you can get some from Arc Therapeutic. That is our favorite company to recommend. And you just stick them on the back of the pencil and the child can chew on them instead of chewing on their pencil and ruining it.
Yeah, this is great for those students who you notice are chewing on their pencil or their hair or their clothing. Using these chewable pencil toppers is a great way for them to get that calming oral motor input to help them focus.
Yep. The last product that we are going to recommend is kind of a general umbrella term, which is using visuals in the classroom.
Now, a lot of classrooms may already use some type of visual schedule, but oftentimes some students might need a little bit more. Maybe they need a visual schedule at their desk to help with the routine, or maybe they need a visual timer to help them stay focused on a task and know when the task will be all finished.
We love visual tools because they provide that reinforcement for structure, for independence. They are able to kind of take on the tasks on their own because they have those visual tools. They also help with executive functioning skills as well.
Yeah, sequencing, organization, attention, impulse control, initiative for new tasks, all of those are going to improve with the use of visual tools such as visual schedules and timers.
A couple of the products that we love to recommend is the time timer. We do have a visual schedule template that you can print out and laminate
For free.
Link it. BrainWorks by Sensational Brain comes up with sensory diet activities, reflex integration activities, as well as some routine-based activities that you can print out and make a little visual schedule with.
You can even just have the child help make their own visual schedule. Maybe they draw it or write it, and then you are able to laminate it, and they can have it at their desk, and it's their own personal visual schedule for their routine.
And then maybe doing more specific activities on the visual schedule for the classroom. So you have it on the board, and it's very simple, but a little bit more detailed, so that way they know when recess is, when the sensory breaks are, so that way they are knowing when they can kind of have a little sensory break and kind of refresh and restart.
All right, hopefully these 5 suggestions that we gave you today are helpful. Hopefully you can incorporate them into your classroom if you're a teacher or educator. If you're a therapist, share this with all of your friends who are teachers and educators. And if you're a parent, you can share this video with your child's teacher.
If you loved this video, if it resonated with you, we do want to recommend checking out our full-length course, Improving Focus and Behavior in the Classroom. It is designed for educators, and it is jam-packed with teaching you how to make your classroom inclusive for every child. Because again, every child, everyone has a sensory system.
Yeah, we'll link that in the description so you can check it out and see if it's a right fit for you. And in the meantime, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram at Harkla_family, as well as at All Things Sensory Podcast.
Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video and hang out with us today. We will see you next week. Okay, did you end on that one?
I think so. Okay.